quick bit of breakfast.
Like and subscribe.
It's busy. Oh, thank you.
Because it used to like to get that hard skin on it.
Passengers for Norman's Bay should board the 303 coaches. Passengers for Golden Beach should board the 6 coaches.
Very good. Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. A very warm welcome to a brand new series. In this series I'll be travelling from right here in London Gatwick Airport, a very busy London Gatwick Airport, down into Kanoni in the south of the beautiful island of Corfu, where there'll be plenty of beaches, bars, restaurants. As for my accommodation, well, all I'll say is it's not a hotel, so I'm not exactly sure what I'll find out, but we'll see. I'll do it, obviously, I'll do a review. And also I hope to get my fix of history. And with Corfu, there's plenty of history, beautiful architecture and beautiful vistas. So, well, I've got a journey to make. So let's continue the journey. Let's take a look. As always, everybody, if you enjoy watching my videos, please remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for when I upload new videos. This pushes the video out to other people who might be interested in visiting Corfu, maybe even Kanoni, who knows. But also helps my channel grow. Many thanks, everybody. Let's get this journey started. Let's take a look. I like to be well watered and fit before I board the flight. Not sure I'll be getting an evening meal tonight, so hopefully this will do. Let's make our way across to the transit and onwards to the North Terminal. Let's continue. Let's hop on the shuttle, get across to the North Terminal so I can have a drink, relax a little bit before I go through security. I've got a feeling it's going to be very busy at security. It could also be very busy on the flight, but we'll see. Let's get across first of all. It's funny to think when my children were little, we used to bring them to Gatwick Airport to get them used to the feel and the vibes of an airport and maybe have a liking for travel. like their dad. And well, they've never stopped travelling since. So, Sophs, Nick, if you're listening, love you loads. Okay, so the shuttle arrives in about 2 minutes. We'll hop on and get across to the North Terminal.
To the North Terminal.
Yeah, it's funny to think I used to be Nick and Sophs, my 2 children. Well, they're not children anymore, they're all grown up. My daughter's given me 2 wonderful grandsons. But we used to hop on the shuttle here, and they absolutely loved it. I think they were about 8 or 10 years old at the time. So let's get across to the North Terminal. Let's take a look.
Price guarantee. Search EasyJet Holidays.
Welcome to the North Terminal.
Well, this is one queue I definitely won't be joining. It's worth bearing in mind if you're travelling for 3 or 4 days, as I am in this trip. I mean, forget the suitcase, just travel with a backpack. You can get all your toiletries, your clothing, bits and pieces in a backpack. You're going to save £100 on a suitcase, and that's a few meals and a few drinks, so worth considering. Well, I'm just about to go through security. They've got the new 3D scanners here, so it's liquids in the bags today. So I'm not taking you through with me. These guys have got rubber gloves. I'll see you on the other side. Well, that's security cleared. A record of about 90 seconds. I think that's the fastest ever. They have got the new 3D scanners now, so you don't have to take your liquids out of the bag. I mean, the longest part was putting my belt back on and putting my goodies back in my pockets. So very, very fast indeed. Very pleased with it. Let's wander through duty free. Let's take a look. Well, Gatwick Airport, and especially duty free, is absolutely rammed today. Here we've got all the big names: Prada, Armani, Tom Ford, Hermes, Montblanc, Jimmy Choo, Versace. It's all going on here, but there's music playing, as they always play in here, and I don't want to get a copyright strike. So we'll just have a quick wander through duty free. We've seen it all before, and get into the departure lounge. Well, here's all your sunglasses. I've got my glasses with me, my sunglasses, my Ray-Bans. Thank you very much, Nick, my wonderful son. Your Oakleys up there and all sorts. So let's carry on through. There's a great selection of sunglasses here. And talking of sunglasses, here we are in the departure lounge. Again, as I say, very busy in Gatwick Airport today. Let's have a quick look at the board and make sure everything's okay. So everything looks okay so far. There it is, 1455 Corfu ZY 209, gate info at 1355. So we've got a little bit of time to play with. Well, it may be the end of the summer season, but there's certainly plenty of people travelling today. There's a few flights leaving Gatwick this afternoon. What have we got? Isle of Man, Paphos, Milan, Malpensa, Tenerife, Amsterdam, Corfu, that's mine. Doha, Jeddah, Basel, Arrecife, Faro, been there, loved it, that was for the wedding. Larnaca, Milan, Malpensa, quite a few flights leaving there, and we've travelled to a few of those places, so here's another one. Although I have been to Corfu before, but this time in the south of the island. Well, it's time to go to gate 47. Let's take a look, let's get cracking. So let's make our way down to gate 47, hopefully not too far. So let's continue and find the gate. Well, it looks like I'm first, or almost first, down to the gate, because there's not many people here. So there we are, gate 47. Corfu is away 209. So hopefully we'll get boarded on time and get away on time. So I want to try and get there on time, hopefully, because I want to perhaps pop in the supermarket and maybe get something to eat. But we'll see. Fingers crossed. It looks good so far. It's funny, they always get you through the gate nice and quickly, and you thought, well, this is marvellous. But then they keep you here before you board the plane, so hopefully it will still take off at 14:55. Well, here's our ride down into Corfu. Looks like an A320, A319 Airbus. Yeah, that looks okay. I'm boarding from the back because I'm 22E. So look at those big bad boys there. Wow, you guessed it. There's one going up there. I'm an aviation geek, sadly, I know. Anything commercial aircraft, I absolutely love it. Perhaps that's part of the fun of travelling for me. But look at that. Wonderful. So let's get on and let's get seated. It's about a 3-hour flight, 3-hour 10. Well, we're doing okay so far. We've got about 20 minutes until the scheduled takeoff time, so hopefully we'll get away on time and hopefully we'll have a tailwind. Might do it in less than 3 hours 10. Let's see. Let's not forget the lucky tap. And in we go. Let's get seated. Well, welcome back everybody. So boarding complete. Hopefully we'll get pushed back very shortly. We've got about 7 minutes to the scheduled takeoff. So hopefully we'll be lifting off the ground on time. Hopefully, again, a lot of hopefullys here, but hopefully we'll have a tailwind and hopefully we'll have a lesser flight duration. Anything less than 3 hours 10 would be marvellous. So we'll wait and see what the captain says. Well, we're just waiting for pushback, and would you believe it? As I was using the loo at the front of the aircraft,
who has a severe nut allergy. To keep them safe, please don't
I'll come back to you.
or eat.
So yeah, I was saying as I was using the loo at the front of the aircraft, the cockpit door was open, and I showed my interest, and the captain and second officer have invited me into the cockpit at the end of the flight. So quite exciting. Take a look at that at the end of the flight.
Attention.
So
The crew
we've
can
got
help
push
you with
back,
life
so
jackets for
hopefully
children.
we'll be up in the air very soon.
Please look at the safety card.
Quite a long taxi on this one, but we'll be lining up shortly. We've just overtaken an Emirates. Looks like that could have been an A380, not sure. But we'll be lining up very soon. Well, what a treat. Just waiting to line up on the runway as well is an Emirates A380. Wow. Love to be watching that take off. Wouldn't want to be standing behind it, mind you. Following aircraft have actually suffered severe weight turbulence behind one of those aircraft. Massive amount of thrust, I think £500,000 of thrust, something like that, so quite a powerful piece of kit. We'll soon be lining up. Okay, so we're just lining up on 26 left. We'll do a rolling takeoff. I think it'll be a rolling takeoff today. Smooth flight so far. I've done something slightly unusual on the outbound flight. I've ordered some food, nice all-day hot breakfast, Pringles, Diet Coke, and some Cadbury nibbly fingers, which are absolutely delicious. I don't normally order food on the way out, and I've actually got food up in the locker in my bag. Sandwich, crisps, bar of chocolate, and a cold drink, which I got from Gatwick. But the reason I've ordered a little bit of extra hot food is because I don't know if I'm actually going to get hot food or indeed any food when I arrive. Although there is a supermarket opposite my accommodation, it may not be open. I think it closes at 10, so hopefully I'll make it in time and I can get some supplies. But if not, I'll try and grab something at Corfu International Airport to snack when I get to my accommodation. But I thought I'll have a little something to eat. Let's take a look at what I've got. So I thought I'd try the all-day breakfast, which is nice and hot. I've got a Diet Coke with ice, perfect for me. A little tube of Pringles, and these Cadbury's Nibbly Fingers are absolutely amazing. And there's loads of them in there. So this will keep me going, even if I can't get anything hot to eat tonight. I've still got my supplies up top there, my sandwich, my griff. So let's give this a go. I'm not doing a food review, by the way. Well, I hope the toasties are good. Always good. Let's try a little bit of this all-day breakfast. It's hot. It's actually pretty good. That was absolutely delicious. The breakfast wrap. Although I think I prefer the toasty, ham and cheese toasty, but the breakfast wrap was very nice. And all credit to EasyJet. Their food and their meal deals is very good. That certainly keep me going. I've still got my food in my backpack in case I can't get any food tonight. I'm talking about EasyJet. I mean, the level of service is just fantastic. So I've got a special shout out for one of the cabin crew, a lovely lady called Claire. She's just gone back up that way, I think. Claire, a big shout out to you and a huge thank you for your assistance as I boarded the aircraft. Basically, I had a problem when I boarded the aircraft, and Claire, the lovely Claire, sorted it all out without batting an eyelid. So many thanks to you, Claire. And you have one of my cards. Hopefully you'll subscribe and take a look at Corfu Travel Day. Thanks again, Claire. Right, I'm not sure how much more left we've got of this flight. Probably an hour and a half, something like that. I'm just enjoying a drink. It's a very smooth flight so far, and I'm really looking forward. I've been invited into the cockpit. And when everybody's got off the aircraft, I shall be hopping into the cockpit and having a little chat with the captain and the second officer. Looking forward to that. Okay, welcome back everybody. So they've dimmed the lights, as you can see. We're about 5 minutes away from landing. Time now is about 8:10, so it's pretty much bang on time, as the captain said. Just a little bit of information about Corfu International Airport's runway, its landing strip. It's slightly unusual, slightly different in as much as it's a little bit shorter than most international airport runways, measuring at just over 2,000 metres. It's quite a short runway. And another interesting fact is that it's only 6 feet above sea level. So there's a great risk of rising sea levels and flooding. So also only very experienced pilots can attempt to land at Corfu International Airport. So we will be meeting the pilot very shortly. So we're about 10,000 above now, 8 or 10,000 above, so we'll be landing very shortly. I'll be very interested to see how smooth the landing will be. The flight has been incredibly smooth, as much as to say we're just banking now. As much as to say it felt for most of the time as though we weren't even moving. It was that smooth. So I'm very impressed. So we will be getting to meet the captain and the first officer. Okay, I'm going to get ready for landing. Well, that was absolutely incredible. I got invited into the cockpit, had a chat with the captain, first officer, and had my photograph taken in the pilot's seat, in the captain's seat. Absolutely fantastic. We're just exchanging stories. They asked me, actually, have I taken my PPL, my private pilot's license? I wish I'd had. I really do, wonder, many years ago. But anyway, I've got my own transfer bus all to myself. It's crazy, isn't it? So I've got to get in and get through passport control. That's so good of them to lay on a separate bus for me. So, right, let's get in. So just waiting at, that was amazing, that really was. For me, being an aviation geek, that was such a thrill. I did get a picture, they took a picture of me, so we'll show that. I'm just waiting the queue at passport control, which hopefully won't take too long. There they are, they've got 2 or 3 officers checking passports. Well, I've arrived. Here I am at Corfu International Airport. Coming through passport control was a breeze, it really was. There was a horror story I had, but I can't remember where it was. I'll remember and I'll tell you. But it was a horror story. But that was an absolute breeze. Now I need one of these bad boys. I need a taxi, which I've been told by the nice lady running the EasyJet stand over there. It's about a 5-minute journey. So I'm going to get a taxi and get to my accommodation, but we don't know what it is yet. It's not a hotel. Let's take a look. So a bit of an issue with trying to find the address here. We found a supermarket which we think might be very near the apartment. So the driver's just trying to phone my host. Well, hi again everybody. I finally made it to my apartment. I'm going to do a room tour, an apartment tour in the moment. What can I say? Absolutely stunning. I'm blown away, and wait till I tell you the price. It'll be the following video after this, which I might put out tonight or tomorrow. But absolutely stunning. So yeah, good journey all in all. No major hiccups, no delays, very smooth, incredibly smooth flight. And when I was invited into the cockpit, I told the captain, a lovely lady, I think her name was Claire, an incredible pilot. Quite a hard landing at Corfu International Airport, simply because there's no time to what we call float or ghost floating. It's just like landing like a swan, where they lean back and come in very gradually and gently. It was quite a heavy landing, purely and simply because there's not much runway. It's quite a short runway, Corfu International Airport. And as I mentioned during the flight, it's only 6 feet above sea level. So you've got to be on your toes. You've got to land and you've got to brake quite harshly because, as I say, there's not a lot of runway. But a terrific flight. The flight attendant that took care of my issue when I boarded, she did it without batting an eyelid, should I say. She was absolutely fantastic, and I've already given her a shout out. Thank you again. So yeah, great little flight. No issues. I was invited into the cockpit. I think that may be because when I went to the loo, the cockpit door was open and the captain looked at me, and I said or the second officer looked at me, and I just asked him a question in aviation terms, and he just said, you know, we'd like you to come into the cockpit and have a chat and have a look around. So in fact, while I was in there, they asked me, or the captain asked me, have I got my PPL, my private pilot's license? I said, no, I haven't, but if my life had taken a different turn, and maybe I would have trained to be a pilot. I thoroughly enjoy aviation. But there you are. It was a really enjoyable experience for me going into the cockpit. And they took not a selfie, but they took a picture of me, and they invited me to sit in the captain's seat and hold the throttle. It was fantastic. I mean, I know not everyone's into aviation, but for me, it was a real thrill. I've always loved aviation. So yeah, I'm at my hotel now. Good flight, no problems. Finally found the apartment block. It's a little bit difficult because although they say it's a main street outside, it's not. It's like a country road with residential properties on either side and a little supermarket. So that was fantastic. So yeah, I'm here. I'm going to unwind a little bit. I've got a huge balcony outside. I say huge, it's about 30 feet along. It's the whole width of the apartment. I'll show you when I do the room tour, the apartment tour, which you should look at, especially when I tell you the price. If you're thinking of visiting Kanoni, this is a great place to stay. So tomorrow I'll be getting myself down for breakfast in Skyview, which has some pretty amazing views. So I have breakfast there. Then I'm going to try and get down to the old town and maybe the beach as well. So tomorrow's pretty much fully booked. So thanks again everybody for watching my travel day video. If you enjoy watching my videos, please remember to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell for when I upload new videos. This pushes the video out to other people who might be interested in visiting Corfu, even Kanoni, even staying in Vicky's luxury apartment. Who knows? When you see it, you'll see what I mean. So thanks again everybody, and look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. Good night everybody. Bye bye.